Common Core Dilemma: Who Owns Our Schools? By Mercedes K. Schneider, published in 2015. Schneider has a background in education and teaching dating back 20 years. After receiving 3 separate bachelor's degrees in secondary education, English, and German from Louisiana State University in 1991, she later returned to West Georgia University, where she earned her Master's of Education in Guidance and Counseling in 1998. In 2002, Schneider even went on to receive her PhD in Statistics and Research from Northern Colorado University.
Mercedes has spent time in the field and in the classroom, 20 plus years of teaching and a PhD to her name. After reading the first few pages, it's easy to tell she has done her research and knows what she is talking about.
Before the Common Core state standards, there was a history of federal attempts to reform education. Schneider explains these failed attempts and discusses the credentials of the creators of the Common Core state standards. The truth behind the motives of the developers and their financiers were uncovered, and the real goal behind the Common Core state standards was all about money rather than actually developing a beneficial education system.
She does not like the Common Core because of why it was made and who made it. Throughout the book, she voices her opinion on the dirty details she uncovers and focuses on. Instead of biases and accusations, Mercedes uses research and facts to bring validity to her thesis.
Leading up to the development of the Common Core state standards, Achieve Incorporated was created as a nonprofit to essentially be a clearinghouse for standards and assessments, but as described by Schneider, quickly turned into an evaluator and advisor, which is quite a big jump leading to an unfair bias and ultimate failure. Schneider explicitly claims the development of the Common Core state standards was to reform the failure that was the No Child Left Behind Act in 2002. These are the predecessors of the Common Core state standards.
David Coleman, the architect of the Common Core, has no relevant experience to qualify him for developing education standards. He said so himself. Mercedes, through research and digging, found out Coleman worked for McGraw-Hill before he left in 2007. McGraw-Hill is conveniently used as a distributor of Common Core approved materials.
Zimba, co-founder, identified as an edupreneur by Schneider, which she defines as individuals with zero K-12 classroom teaching experience who began businesses in education and received financial backing from other influencers. In fact, the only experience Schneider was able to report was his previous employment as a faculty member, physics, mathematics, and CAPA at Bennington College.
Mercedes wants her readers to know that the public surveys about the Common Core were fashioned in a way to make it seem as though the Common Core was gaining approval from teachers, principals, pretty much anyone and everyone. Mercedes' resume and ability to give an unbiased opinion through research on the Common Core is why you should read this book. This book is full of good information about where taxpayer money is being spent and the direction of our nation's education system.
And what do we think? We both think that this book is great to educate the reader on the history and development of the Common Core state standards. It is full of detail-oriented information with the source it came from provided by the author.